Into our guest here. Any questions from anyone? Mercelin, did you have a question or I saw you coming on board, so I was just
No, you have answered all my questions. So
Okay.
we can move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. I am going to welcome Jayanthi. Jayanthi, I think you logged in. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen here. Hi, how are you?
Yeah. Hi, Bev. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good, very good. So
Nice to
I
see you.
am, yeah, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm really grateful for you to join us here tonight.
Thank you. It's a great honor for inviting me here as a guest speaker. So thanks to you.
Awesome. So folks, what I've started to do for the last couple of cohorts, because it came up as post-survey, this is suggestions by our students. They like to hear from some of our alumni, people who've gone through the program, to kind of get their experience. I can sell you on this program in my biased way. However, hearing it from individuals, that hopefully might make a difference. And I hope that you might have some questions for Jayanthi, just in terms of her journey and her how she came to even be here in this program, why she chose it. And I'm going to turn things over to you, Jayanthi, and I'm going to just maybe stop sharing my screen and maybe I will set this up so you're in mode here. Let me just stop my screen and I'm going to.
Yeah, I can see the list of members who have
Perfect.
joined here for today. Okay.
Perfect. So I'm just putting you on speaker mode here. And so you're front and center and over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Bev. Okay. Good evening, everyone. It feels incredibly special to be here today, not just as a guest speaker, but as someone who once sat right where you are now. Exactly a little over a year ago, I was an Ignite student, watching guest speakers sharing their journeys and silently promising myself one day I will be there too. And today I am. So, this moment, I'm going to talk a lot about my life and how I got here and how been placed in a job. So, this moment isn't just speaking about to you, it's about showing what's possible when you believe in your dreams and refuse to not to give up. So let me take you back to where it all started. My name is Jayanthi Dharmarajan, and today I work as a claims trainee professional in Zurich Insurance Canada. But my journey to this point and the title I carry now didn't come easy because my story began far from where I stand today. I hold a bachelor degree in computer application that's from India. Before I completed my graduation, I was fortunate to secure an entry-level programmer in IBM, where I worked about an year before moving to Tata Consultancy Services. That's again one of the leading India's IT companies. I spent close to 5 years there. I built my technical skills and the professional foundations, everything. I was thinking I'm going to be a software engineer for the whole life. But then, like many women, life happened, marriage happened, and my soon after my son was born, I had to give up my job and move to US with my husband. Although I had a H-1B work visa, I couldn't work due to personal reasons. A few years later, in 2017, we have to move to Canada. So life brought us here, and I gave birth to my daughter, who's now 7 years old. So when we received our permanent residency, that's when I decided to start my career. That was in 2021. Yeah. But being from an IT background, I faced a 8 years gap, and then there was a challenge, that made me re-entering the workforce that was extremely difficult for me. But still, I didn't give up. I decided to upskill myself. So I enrolled in, it's a 6 months IT program in Humber College, that is in Ontario, in Toronto. and I successfully completed it in 2023. That led to a short 2 months internship in a media-based company. It's IT company again. But later, unfortunately, I couldn't find a full-time opportunity. Then one fine day, destiny took a turn. So we met a friend. He was a life insurance advisor. We were simply visiting him to get my husband's life insurance policy. So during that conversation, he introduced me to a LLQP license. And I have always been a person who loved to help people, and that's something deeply rooted in me. So when I learned about that insurance is all about serving and protecting families, I thought, why not this path? And then I worked hard, cleared the LLQP exam within 2 months, and then I earned my license. While I was prepping for the LLQP exam, I happened to attend a job fair in Cumber College. That's where I discovered the IIC Ignite program. I still remember me and my friend went to the fair and met Bev and Carolyn, who is here. Bev is here. I don't know. I don't see Carolyn today, but that was the moment when my love and faith in the commercial insurance world truly began to grow. We joined the program in April 2024. From there, everything changed. Over the next year, what I did was from the day one, I don't know what's happening and what the insurance industry is all about and anything. But I stayed curious every day. I visited the classroom. It was a very consistent plan that I promised to myself, and then I felt connected every day, every time I'm in the program. And then I attended every coffee chat, every networking session, and applied for all the entry-level opportunities I could find. Honestly, I think our Ignite program ended in June 2024. And then soon after that, I got only 2 interview opportunities. That's from Desjardins. It is for a sales advisor role, but both of them did not work. But then we have applied for a lot of jobs, only 2 opportunities in 2024, but that also did not work. But I still kept applying. I was learning, I was prepping for all the roles. I was basically, I was prepping for all the roles, claims, underwriter, whatever it is, I was prepping myself. Then in April 2025, things began to shift. So I was interviewed by 2 amazing companies in the same week. And guess what? It's Zurich and CAA. Those were the companies. And guess what? I got offers from both. So reason for those opportunities came to me is the power of people and the Ignite network, which Bev helped me to build. And the CAA opportunity actually happened because Bev referred me to the hiring team. And thankfully, my profile was shortlisted. And I went to 2 rounds of interview, gave my best, and got selected. And then the Zurich opportunity happened because of my Ignite mentor. She also works at Zurich again, and it's a connection through Bev. There are a lot of mentors in the Ignite program. I am sure Bev would have told you about that. And that mentor constantly reminded me to stay strong and stay active in the LinkedIn profiles and show up, apply for all the jobs. So, she always keeps telling me, believe in timing, it's going to happen. And I reached out to her when this Zurich opportunity came up on the website, and I told her, I see this opportunity is relevant to me. And she referred me through the company website. And then again, thankfully, I was shortlisted among those 500 applications. And after 2 rounds of interview, Zurich offered me the role. Since Zurich's hiring process took a little longer, I joined CAA first because the background check and the start date was quicker than Zurich's results. But when Zurich offer came to me, I have to quit CAA, I think about a week or less. I think I had to quit and then transition to the company that I truly looked for. And it's been quite an enthralling journey. So this mom, after 12 long years away from full-time work, finally reclaimed her career dream in May 2025. So there wasn't a single day left between 2013 March and 2025 April when I didn't think about my career, my identity, and purpose. But now I can probably say I made it back. If I can make it, definitely you guys are going to make it back. All you have to do is just stay curious, consistent, and do your networking. That's what I'm going to say, because I started my career in IT, spent years in technology, And then life took me across countries, continents, from India to US to Canada. And it's a new beginning for me again. And I'm proud of myself for not giving up. The only attitude that I had is not giving up, show up. And then if you fall, rise up and see what is the learning that you got from the fall, and then keep going. So that's the one thing I have learned in the whole journey. When I first arrived in Canada, I had big dreams, but I also had big doubts because we didn't know where to start. And with my past experience, would it fit in? You know, we didn't come this far to stop. We have two kids, so we have to make a decision to reinvent ourselves. And that's how I discovered the insurance industry. It is an amazing field built on helping people. So I started as a life insurance advisor without knowing anything, but then the learning, the growth happened, and rebuilding my confidence one conversation at a time. And then came a turning point, this IIC Ignite program. So my Ignite experience, where I found my purpose, is that I was filled with, always I say, curiosity and hope, but also fear. Every time I entered the class, I don't know what are the concepts are. Fear of being new again, fear of not fitting in was always there in my mind. But the moment I entered the classroom, something changed. Ignite gave me clarity, confidence, and community. I met incredible mentors. We had mentors and industry professionals visiting us every week, and their stories were inspiring. The peers who pushed us to step out of the comfort zone and explore new paths. We got a lot of exposure through this program about what is claims, what is underwriting. Basically, you build a strong foundation in this program. That is something amazing about this program. And then I also found my true calling is claims. So why claims? Because it is where empathy meets action, where your policy will come in effect. So that's something I love to do. It is where you help people, rebuild their lives after loss. And that's something, personally resonates with me. But getting into claims wasn't easy because there were days of self-doubt. But I kept telling myself, if one door closes, I will knock on the next. So Bev knows me because it was very hard for me to get here. And finally, the door happened at Zurich, Canada. And as a mom, I want to talk about a little bit of challenges as a woman, as a mom, that everyone faces, in a different way. But let me tell you, behind my success, because I was away from work for 12 years, there was a struggle, but there was a strength as well, and relentless determination. I'm a mother of a 13-year-old boy with autism, and my son was also diagnosed with epilepsy last summer. So every day came with uncertainty. So there were like many nights in the last 4 years where I studied after putting both my kids to sleep. Mornings were rushing between therapy appointments, medical appointments, school appointments. And there were moments where I questioned myself, will I be able to cope up with my pace, my choice, my health, my energy? But then giving up was never an option for me. I have to do it for my family. I want to show my son and daughter to see that strength doesn't come from what you have. It has to come from what you can overcome. So there were times I felt invisible, but at times I wondered if starting over a new country was too hard. But deep down, I knew if I stay consistent, if I stay humble, if I kept showing up, something or the other, some people or other would change. So and it did happen. So and then I also believe in rising strong, because people talk about resilient. You are a resilient woman, this and that. But resilience isn't about being a fearless for me. It is about being afraid, but doing it anyway. That is something about me. I fear for everything, but still I show up, I go and do it. And things have changed. So every challenge I faced, it has become a teacher for me. Every rejection or a fall, I take a new redirection. So every small win, a reminder, okay, every progress doesn't have to roar. Sometimes it whispers. It's still a win-win for us. And today at Zurich, I'm surrounded with beautiful people, my mentors who believes in me, my managers and the leaders, they empowers me. And the teammates, I'm working with all young people. I'm so proud of them because they keep me pushing and they keep me remind me like why I started. That's amazing journey. I'm in a very amazing journey. I'm in a very amazing place. So now I'm enjoying my role at Zurich. I look back and realize now every late night, every doubt I had, every tears I shed, it was all worth it finally. So I would say resilience doesn't just build your career, it builds completely you. It's okay to be fear, but show up. And I would like to tell you guys three lessons that what I followed along the way is that believe before you see, because you don't have to have it all figured out at start. Just take one brave step. That one brave step, the rest will unfold. So you're gonna catch up. Second, I never compare my journey with anybody. Everyone's timing is different. So we don't have to rush for our growth. I'm older enough, but still I'm okay. I started today. I can work until my retirement. So I'm nurturing it. And third, always stay curious and connected. Ask a lot of questions. Seek mentors. Connect with the right people. Help others whenever you can. Even that opportunity is not for you, just pass it on to others. The insurance industry is built on relationship. That's what I learned. It's not only policies, we connect with a lot of people as customers or colleagues, mentors. You want to meet a lot of people here. That's amazing about insurance industry, because I also worked in IT industries where we stuck to the requirements and your own desktop. You work on your requirements, give up, and then that's it. There's not much of people connection, but here insurance is all about connecting people and networking. So finally, like I have a lot of gratitude to many people. I wouldn't be here without the people who lit the way for me. The mentors at Ignite, they're the amazing people in the world for me. And then my team at Zurich. And of course, my family who stood by me, my husband. He was always there physically, mentally, emotionally through every high and low. And my mom was morally supporting me from India. So that's what I want to give back, by mentoring, by sharing, and by reminding others that everyone's story, whoever connects with me, I tell them that everybody's story matters, doesn't matter. Because for this industry, whether you're just starting or still finding your footing, you are already more capable than you think. So you belong in this industry. You have to feel that way, because this this industry, your background is not a barrier. It's a unique advantage. You can pick it up. The message I want you to take home is that when I joined Ignite, I was a dreamer. I, I don't know whether I'll be landing in a job, but I had high hopes. Today, I stand before you as a doer, and tomorrow I'll still be doing both, because dreaming kept me inspired and doing things kept me grounded. Even small step, I felt very happy. So I dreamed boldly, I acted bravely, and never let my fear write my story. I fear a lot, but still I showed up. And then I think that is the success behind showing up and being consistent and curious is the thing that we can do, and we'll definitely succeed. Your journey might look uncertain today, but year from now or a few months from now, in my batch, I think many people in my batch have got their job in very few months. So you must look back and say, that was the day everything began, like me. So I wanted to leave you with one line that defines my journey. When you truly believe in yourself, the universe just doesn't just listen, it will walk with you, it will move with you. Just keep moving forward. Keep believing, guys. And thank you for listening to me, Ignite team. I'm happy that this program is happening in Halifax as well. And thank you, wonderful Bev. You are an amazing person that I have met in the recent years. So I can't thank you enough. I have a lot of love and respect for you. Thank you for inviting me here and letting me share about my story. Appreciate it, Bev.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you,
That
guys.
was that was lovely. And I wanted to just reiterate a couple of things that you mentioned, and I love the fact just about the resilience and everyone, which is part of why I approached you, is
Mhm.
because in that your cohort, there were a number of people who got jobs right away. There were a number of people who got jobs really quickly or within months. And why I wanted you to talk today was to show that everyone's path is different. In your case, it was almost a year. And then within that year, you got two job offers within the same week. Like it's just incredible, quite frankly.
Yes.
And you know, you also, I know along the journey, you did a lot of hard work to kind of keep that positivity and keep going with it because you could have given up. So that's the reason why I wanted you, I selected you to give this talk because I want people to have a realistic view that it's not easy for everyone.
Yep.
It's you know there's trials and tribulations but they're sticking at it and getting through. So enough of me. Did anyone have any questions for Jayanthi? Any at all? I can't see the entire screen, so feel free to jump in if you have any questions.
Yeah, I have a
Luke?
question for Janthi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering what your career goals are now. Like, are you working towards anything in particular with Zurich?
Okay, so right now I'm a claims trainee professional. So I chose claims because I want to be connected with people and working on because claims is where the policy comes into action because that's where you give the resolution. Right now, there are different levels to it when you start as a trainee. So you have you become a inside the industry there are different levels as you grow. So once I finish this CTP program, I'll be promoted as CTP1, not CTP, sorry, CP1, 2, and 3, and then you can become a senior leader. So that's the path for now. And also I'm looking forward to pursue my CIP designation. So once I do that, I'm going to learn more and I'm sure that's going to unfold hidden path for me. So I'm waiting to explore because it's just 3 to 4 months in the industry as a full-time worker. So I'm yet to explore a lot of, inside in-house. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm sure you'll crush it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Lou. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So first of all, it's nice to hear about your journey, Jayanthi. And I just wanted to know that before you land on a job, you were mentioning your LLQP licensing, right? So did you complete your LLQP before you land on a job, or you completed it after you get the job?
No. Okay. So this is how it all started. 2024, January, I was introduced to LLQP. So I finished in 2 months. I was practicing as a life insurance and investment advisor for close to 1 year. Until I think May 2025, I resigned my LLQP licensing role and then I joined Zurich. So that's how it started. So close to a
Okay.
year, I was advising for families with life insurance and investment.
Okay.
Yeah, that actually helped me to get this job as well. So being in IT, you guys have to develop your profile, I would say, until you wait for your job. So my IT and my LLQP experience both helped me get this job because they
Understand.
saw the potential in me. That's why they were able to hire me for this role.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Yeah, hi, Andrews.
Two in one. Okay, so my first question is, what were your expectations like joining the Ignite program? And two, right off the bat, did you know that you wanted to be in claims, or you were open to other positions, or along the line, you felt that okay, claims is the thing for me?
Yeah. So until I finished my program, I wasn't choosing claims because this program will teach you everything all about, risk analyst. There are a lot actuary analysts. There's a lot more roles you can talk about in commercial insurance industry. So I was just patiently absorbing all the lessons and I was just feeding into my mind. But then when it comes after the program, like while I'm prepping for my interviews, so I was thinking sales is not my thing. I cannot be a salesperson. And underwriting, you should have some experience. That's what I keep hearing from people. So claims is where you can start. And I also like it because connecting with people and giving resolution and having that analytical mindset is something that I already have being an IT professional. So and also as a LLQP advisor, I always help people with policies and stuff. The sales part was hard, but then explaining and giving a resolution for their needs, I was enjoying that. So that's how I chose claims. So I would wait until the program ends and see where your interest lies in. Based on that, choose your, field. And I always also say that in the beginning, be open to everything that comes your way. You don't have to restrict in one field like claims. I want to do only claims and I don't apply for underwriting or risk management. Go for every entry level roles. Just getting the foot in the door is very important. So once you put your foot in the door, then you can find your way according to your wish and desire. So don't make any rigid mindsets. I want to be this person until you get your first job. So that's my take on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Mhm. Okay. Philip, did I see you had a question? Or maybe it was answered?
Yeah, I think it's she really covered it. I really admire going into details, Jayanti, and I'm grateful. Thanks for sharing your experience.
Well, thank you, Phil. Thank you for mentioning that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other final questions? No? I think we're good. So, Jayanthi, I want to again thank you so much for your time today. This was a nice way to kind of wrap up our session. We are done for tonight, and hopefully this was enough to kind of get your insurance inspiration going. And so tomorrow we'll carry it on in person. It'll be nice to meet you all in person and connect that way. Jayanthi, I know you didn't mention, and I hope you don't mind, but everyone should be connecting with Jayanthi on LinkedIn. Hint, hint.
I was about to say that, Beth.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
And part of the program is that each of the guest speakers that we have, I ask them for a profile, and that will be posted on the LMS in the coming days. So if you miss out on, connecting with Jayanthi, her LinkedIn and her profile and all information will be posted on the LMS, so you can follow up that way. So. And just want to let everyone know that as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
I want to leave that final message for you guys. So
Yeah.
Zurich, Canada is also in Halifax. If you guys come across any role that interests you, please feel to reach out to me. I can forward it to the respective managers. So I can help you by referring, but then it's all with you guys. So I also wanted to give you guys one more thing. So you get to meet a lot of mentors. So all the mentors are very helpful. They're gonna give all the ideas and strategies and everything. They also sometimes, people go ahead and then they refer you. But referral doesn't mean that you get the job. Because
Yeah.
I have had my friends, they get disappointed. Okay, I got the referral, but it didn't get a job. I know a mentor who helped me. She's helping me many people, but then none of them got the job. So there is a huge competition as well. And sometimes, your resume doesn't go unnoticed. It doesn't get to the right person. So sometimes, getting the right attention to your resume is all matters. Sometimes, you got to be patient. You got to be patient, keep showing up, apply for everything you see. So that's my thing. And thank you, Bev. Thank you again. It's a pleasure doing it for you. I will do it for you again and again. So thank you for the
Awesome.
opportunity, by the way. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thanks again for sharing that. As you could see, Jayanthi's a wealth of information, even in her, she'll only say she's 4 months working, but she's a wealth of information. So if you ever need to reach out to her again along this journey, she's willing and able. So with that, I am going to call it a night for joining us, and we hope to see you tomorrow.